we can actually restore a watch. In fact, we do in turn get many watches in from as early as the 1920s and 30s, wristwatches which have been handed down from grandfather to grandchild. And over the years, the appearance of the watch starts to deteriorate. Now, if it's gold or silver or casing, it can be polished up and restored. Glasses can be replaced. Timekeeping of the watch is very important. In fact, what's the object of a watch if it isn't to keep time? If it starts to lose or gain time or even start to run down, then usually this is an indication that the lubricants are starting to age and that they do need replacing, which involves completely stripping down and replacing those lubricants. When a watch is brought in to me by a customer, the first thing I examine it to see what the condition is inside. I can usually tell whether the watch is overdue for a service. The lubricants tend to dry out, and it's fairly obvious this is why the watch is not keeping time. When the watch comes in, I then put it on the bench, I strip it down and examine every component thoroughly. If I find any severe damage or parts that need replacing, then I usually contact the customer, advise them of what's needed and finish. Then, of course, it becomes a repair. Once the watch is done, if the customer then authorises me to continue with the watch, then I carry on, make the repair or necessary damage, repair the damage, and regulate, after which we regulate it electronically. We have devices, we have machines which tell us whether we can time a watch within seconds of the day. After a watch has been serviced and all the components put back together again, then we electronically time them. We have a machine which picks up on the beat, the vibration of the balance, and by moving the regulator from plus to minus we can bring it within limits.